everyone. I'm making a bath, but I realized you would probably see me. I don't know, have you? I've just been on sick duty. Sebastian wanted me in the room as much as possible. And we had bathroom breaks, and then when Dan was in the kitchen, I escaped upstairs and opened up a package with stocking stuffers to check it. But he's not really eating. I tried to give him soup for breakfast. He only managed a few bites, but did take his antibiotics. That was good. Couldn't really get him to eat lunch. He had a little bit of a yogurt, and then eventually he asked for a meat stick, and he did eat that. But at dinner time, right before it was ready, he started to complain that his stomach was hurting, and I was like, oh, is that like a diarrhea thing? Because we have that's antibiotics. Or is it a pukey thing? Or are you hungry? And he's like, it's not pukey, it's not intestines. So I'm like, well, maybe you just need to eat. So I was like, well, he was gonna have ham soup with Danny, and I was like, just take little sips at first and we'll see how it goes. He's really not eating much. We wanted him to eat crackers, but he doesn't like the saltines. And I was hoping he had enough in him, and I'm like, okay, well, let's do your antibiotics because we really need to get that into you, and then make it to 30 minutes without you puking it. But he loves the antibiotic. It's strawberry banana flavored liquid, and he just, and like, I barely finished cleaning them and he puked it all up. Plus, I think meat stick I saw, because he hadn't really eaten much ham soup, so it probably wasn't ham. Sorry if this is gross. This is my life. I'm a little queasy right now from it. But yeah, so we're gonna have to redo the antibiotics. If you throw up within 30 minutes, it's gone. So he has his bucket again, and we took one of the anti-nausea pills. It was not the same as what they had at the doctor's office. He told me they had a melt on your tongue one, but they prescribed pills that you swallow. So I had to coach him through that, and he got it. His first try, he says second because he swallowed twice. I'm like, no, dude, if you didn't spit it out and waste the pill, it's your first try. So I could not swallow pills when I was little. So we'll give that some time. I don't know how long that takes to go into effect. I might look that up. And we'll try again with the antibiotics, and he's agreed he's going to take it in little sips instead of shooting the little syringe full blast. But Danny just put on a Christmas movie with him, so I am off duty. I've been in Danny's seat all day. And hopefully the little man can keep that pill in and let it work, since it's not a dissolving one. I just don't know what to do. He's not going to get better if he's barely eating. I've gotten some fluids into him, but only because I'm like giving him watered down juice and stuff, because I'll barely drink the water. I'm just really worried about him. His ears are still clogged and still hurting. He just says it's a little better, but he's only had 2 doses now. I'm going to get that 3rd one in. Right, I'm going to take my bath. Oh, I didn't say, last night I guess I was so stressed that in my dream I had a migraine aura, which woke me up, and I realized I had one in real life. And then I couldn't get back to sleep because of the migraine aura. So I've had a migraine all day. It's hurt off and on. They did make myself a hat. I didn't love how the colors pooled. Like, it was just orange and blue forever, and the yarn is supposed to change often. I eventually stopped and cut it and took this huge ball of it out so I could at least have the rest of the hat change color again and not just be like a stripe of red and then orange and blue forever. But I really liked the hat pattern, so I might try again with different yarn. I think I'll definitely still wear it. I haven't tried it on yet because my hair is up in a bun, but alright. Now that's all I've got to say, and I'm going to get my bath and try not to freak out. 10:30 now, so I'm gonna say goodnight. We've had a lot of naps, and we had to time things, so it's a little later than you would expect a sick kid to go to bed. But Danny distracted him with a movie while the Zofran. I should like an eyelash. I don't even know. Yeah, I looked it up, and he has a generic Zofran. While the Zofran was kicking in, I gave it the time I was in the bath, and then I came down and gave him another dose of antibiotics since he puked it up 2 minutes after taking it. And we did it just 1 ml at a time, just so he wasn't chugging it. But I didn't think we'd have a problem since he was on the Zofran. And yeah, he finished his movie, and I made him stay sitting for a full 30 minutes after the antibiotic to make sure it was in there. And then he's had no food. He's puked up everything. We tried to get him to do juice with probiotic powder in it because he wasn't feeling brave enough to do the probiotic gummies, and he has had diarrhea today. We now have to be sitting down to avoid issues. It's been a day, folks. It's been a day. And yeah, I gave him 2 saltine crackers. I'm like, I know they don't taste good and you don't like them. It's just literally food that won't bother your tummy, and I think you'll sleep better if you have a tiny little bit of food in your tummy. So we ate the 2 crackers and we went to bed, watched his videos, and he's now asleep. And I'm gonna say goodnight. My work finally came in tonight. He simplified it a lot because he really likes what we've done on the 2 main sides. And we no longer have to make it look like an ammo box, which I'm relieved, because I think it just wouldn't work out very well. Like where he wanted the handle, it has like a punch-out cardboard handle. So these are points I brought up. I didn't discourage him from that. I'm just like, do you still want to do the handle if it's there? But yeah, we're simplifying it a lot. I have some videos to watch and some little collages from like bits of the cans I've already done and taped together. So yeah, I just skimmed over it. It does look doable, but I want to try and do it tomorrow because if Sebastian finally starts feeling better from the antibiotics, we could potentially go out for brunch on Monday. I was sad this morning. Well, last night I was like, I'm sad that he's sick and we can't do family brunch because it's my absolute favorite thing. And Danny replied, well, I'm getting my hair cut tomorrow, Saturday. Anyway, and then Sunday I'm going to brunch with my friends. I'm like, but now I'm on just kid watch duty, and I'm like, when are you going to be home tomorrow from being with your friends? Because I can't watch him while I'm working. He's like, I don't know. I don't plan to work till afternoon, but hopefully he comes home and doesn't stay out all day, because otherwise I'm just gonna have to be like, Sebastian, can you watch your videos in your room so at least we're across the hall from each other? But yeah, okay, this is getting too long, and I keep having to delete things. Like I wanted to save a clip off of our front door camera, but the only way I can do that is to save it to the server, and only lets you save 3 hours of videos. So every 6 months or so, I've got to like go in and log into the account and delete them one by one until I have enough space, and it's so annoying. It's like, why can't you just ask me if I want to save it to my device or save it to the server? Stupid. So I was doing that, and then last night I spent 45 freaking minutes trying to back up and delete iMovie files because I didn't even have enough space to export one. It needed space to export. I had to like uninstall YouTube to try to gain some space so I could start deleting things, because deleting my folder of deleted videos still wasn't enough. It was ridiculous. And then I had to start slowly exporting the smallest projects I could find and then deleting everything, all the videos from it after that, and then restarting the settings and the iMovie app so it released all that space. So I could actually believe that it could export that. It was so loud. And now I'm making this video even longer. Shut up, Stephanie. Alright, goodbye. I'm gonna go. I've had a day. I have a migraine. And life sucks, but it also doesn't, but it does. Good night. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.